and welcome. I am Trish and this is Trish Talks. And on this channel, I offer up tips on interior design, DIY home renovation projects, and gardening. And on today's video, I'll be giving you 7 tips on how to decorate those little awkward spaces around your home. You know, the space like up underneath your stairs or a little random nook or even behind your front door. This is going to be one of those super helpful videos, I promise. So do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and notification bell for more content like this. Now, on to the video. Awkward space number 1, a small entryway. For many of us, there isn't much space in and around our entryway. But since this is typically our first stop when entering into our homes, we really need this area to be multi-purpose. Even if it's a small entryway, having a small table to place our keys, our mail, or other frequently used items is helpful. Look at these examples. How about needing somewhere to sit when you come through the front door? Perhaps you need to remove your work boots, hang up a book bag, or simply rest your feet. A small bench, built-in or not, is a really good option here. Maybe you have a long, narrow space, so building out a mudroom storage area may be really useful here. Or like many of us, we have just enough room for coat hooks, umbrella holder, and a mirror or artwork. That is perfectly functional too. Awkward space number 2, a narrow hallway. Okay, so maybe your small entryway is a long, narrow hallway. You can still make this space beautiful and functional. Perhaps this time a small ledge or table with a mirror above it will do. I've seen many people install those IKEA shoe holders to their hallways. This is a very efficient use of space too. Adding low, unobtrusive bookcases also work here. And if it's simply too narrow of a hallway, creating a gallery wall is also beautiful. Awkward space number 3, under the staircase. For those of us who have staircases in our homes, we are always thinking about how we can use that space under the stairs. It's usually a decent amount of space, so how can we utilize it better? Well, creating a dry bar may work for you. No plumbing needed here, but it still looks great. Or if you can run plumbing to this space, a wet bar will work here too. Note the bar can be a coffee bar, a juice bar, or even spirits, whichever you like. You can use the space to create shelving. The shelving can be simple or elaborate. How about creating a built-in wine bar? What a focal point that would make. Or could you use a half bath? This is a great value-added space. How about a room for your pet, a workspace, seating, or built-in storage drawers and a closet? Whatever you do, see that awkward space as found space and create something useful with it. Awkward space number 4, the small corner. Okay, so do you have a small corner in your house that's too big to be ignored, but too small to know exactly what to do with it? Well, oftentimes the solution is something unique, like using a corner table or shelving. Creating seating for your little ones or a small bistro table with bench seating may work. When you just can't figure it out, use a screen or some plants on a plant stand to fill the space. Whatever you do, don't leave that awkward corner looking like it's missing something. Fill it. Awkward space number 5, the shallow closet. In some homes, if there was a little space left over during the build process, the builder just turned that space into a closet. Makes sense. But sometimes those closets weren't even deep enough to hang a coat comfortably. Or perhaps the closet was in a location that just didn't seem to make sense. If you have a shallow closet or an extra closet, perhaps you can turn it into a beverage center or a bar area. Maybe you can use a bookshelf in this space. Or perhaps building a bench with storage or even a small home office will work. Just make the space work for you. Awkward space number 6, a little nook. So, if they didn't turn that little shallow space into a closet that I mentioned earlier, oftentimes they left this little nook here for you to figure it out. Well, here are some suggestions on how you can fill in your nook. Perhaps you can build in shelves and create a little reading nook. Or again, a little bar area will work here. Or a little workspace. Now, most of us have needed to incorporate workspaces in our homes over the last 2 years, so this will work great to fill in this little nook. Remember, it's better to have it filled than not. And awkward space number 7, the bay window. Now, I love a bay window. They let in a lot of natural light, they bring in an architectural interest, and they add a few more visual square feet to the space. But sometimes decorating around them can be a little difficult, a little awkward. Here are a few ideas to help you with that. Try tucking a sofa with a console table behind it in the bay window area. Or perhaps 2 matching chairs and a small table between them will do. This option certainly allows you to appreciate the architecture of the bay window. Let's not forget adding that workspace to the bay window. Again, another creative way to bring in that home office. You can also build in some bookshelves or comfy seating, or simply add a table and chairs to the space. If you are fortunate enough to have a bay window behind your kitchen sink, you can always fill that with plants or water-friendly small decor items. Either way, utilize that extra space. And that's it. Now, if you want me to discuss other awkward spaces that you're having difficulty decorating, let me know in the comments section below.